Hey guys, Merhnush here from Ross IELTS Academy. Today we want to learn 4 very important but simple tips in IELTS reading that will help you get a higher score in this skill in a short time. But before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Let's now get started. Tip number 1. Decide if you're taking the academic or general module. Now, let's see why this is important. Every day we have a number of candidates who can contact us and say that they plan to take the test, but when we ask them if they're taking the academic or general module in order to guide them better, they are not sure about it. Knowing it is important, as academic IELTS is designed for students who apply for admission in a university abroad, while general training is for other purposes like being skilled professional. So, the reading passages in general training are easier that you can handle, but they are not for academic purposes. For example, look at these samples here. As you see, the picture on your left is an academic passage as it is more difficult to understand with a wider range of vocabulary, while the one on right is a general passage since it has shorter paragraphs and easier content to get. Other than that, please make sure to know what score you're seeking in reading, because this way you know what exactly you should try for and how many incorrect answers you can have. Be precise with what you want. Number 2, understand the different IELTS reading question types before the test. You should know that in IELTS reading, you might face different question types that for each, you need to apply a different strategy. If you know these question types well, you will understand if you should skim read or scan read the passage, as it depends on the question type that you are dealing with. For example, if you face this question type on exam day and you hadn't familiarized yourself with it before, you would waste a lot of time to read the instructions and see what you're asked to do. However, if you know the differences, you would easily realize that this is a list of headings for which you should read the passage paragraph by paragraph and get the idea of each in order to match them to the given headings. If you want to learn all about these question types and the way to deal with them without running out of time, you can register for our reading course by simply visiting our website. My colleagues are there to help you with it, don't worry. Now, moving on to tip number 3. Read the question instruction very carefully. Now, this means that once you see the question, you should not skip the instructions of it and you should read it carefully as it's telling you what exactly you should do, even though you know what question type you're dealing with. For example, as you see in the photo, for questions 9 to 13, we have a table. And the question says, choose one word and or a number from the passage for each answer. The important point here is that in the same question in a different test, it might say write one word only or choose 2 words and or a number. So that's the difference. That's the reason here why you should know exactly what you're asked in the question. And finally, tip number 4. Use the keywords in the question to help you locate the answer in the passage. For example, in this question, as you should fill in the blank, you need to read the question and then guess which part of the passage is talking about it. As you read, you should find the keywords. It says that metacognition involves children understanding their own learning strategies, as well as developing. Now, the keywords are metacognition, children, understanding, strategies, and developing. It means that these words can help you get the idea of what is being talked about. Now, you should realize in which part of the text this is mentioned. In this case, not all the mentioned keywords can help you locate the answer in the passage, because the fun fact is that the questions are paraphrased. I mean, you can find this exact same sentence in the paragraph, but it's paraphrased. So, you should use a keyword that is probable to be found the exact same way in the passage, a word that is not changed. So, among these, metacognition is the word that we're looking for. So, you should look for this word in the passage. Very well, guys. In this video, we learned some very simple, basic tips in IELTS reading. To learn all the strategies, you can use our reading course visiting our website. You can go to www.rossielts.com. For more tips, follow me in the next videos. Stay tuned and see you very soon. Not having enough time to answer all the reading questions is a common problem for many of you. We teach you how to manage your time, deal with different question types, understand difficult words, and get a good score. So click the link and join us.